Here we go. We're gonna take. hesitated.
I went.
Great.
Thank you. Bye.
Say you make your life, all the killers pull up in the universe. CTD pull up in the universe. All up in the every niggas up in the big they call me go kill it. I got bars that shit, I got cars that shit. Italian, take it off, I'm taking my fella bar, no spinning the light. Check the car, doing business in it, bring fucking up shit.
One picture with mommy. Come on. David, turn around, babe.
Come on. Right behind you if you don't mind.
Ready? There we go. We're going to take two, guys. One more. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Huh?
It should be broadcast on FS1, I believe.
During the day, could be during the presentation, it could be during lunch. They're going to be firing up these vehicles. Now, if you're not aware, these vehicles coming in right around 11,000 horsepower. So if you can guess, they are very loud. Having said that, when they do fire up, if you're on the Army side, you'll notice a red line here. We're going to go on the far side of the red line or in the central column. Again, we'll give you a heads up. But with that in mind, everyone by this point should have a set of earplugs. Let's do a double check real quick. Make sure you got your earplugs with your packet this morning. If you didn't, you let us know. We'll get that taken care of. Having said that, we'll fire it up when we do this side of the red line or in the center column for the guest on the Napa side. Same for you, but opposite. Central column and or this side of the red line. Again, we'll give you all a heads up. Like I said, 11,000 horsepower. These vehicles don't mess around. Very loud. If you've never seen them, they're gnarly. Literally 0 to 100 miles an hour in 0.8 of 1 second. So, as you can imagine, they can produce a lot of noise, and consequently, the fuel they use, nitromethane, has a very unique aroma. Alright, so just be mindful of that. When that comes up, you're going to know about it. Protect your eyes, protect your ears, and of course, if we have the little ones here, they take priority. Let's make sure that they are safe and sound as well. Big day lined up for all you guys. I'd be remiss if I did not remind all of you here, the United States Army, please have everyone here. We also have an interactive area called the Go Army Experience. Now, if you walk down this direction, you're going to run right into it. Lots of great things going on over there. We have some interactive areas. We also have an opportunity for you guys to win t-shirts. I think we have headphones. We've got all kinds of prizes over there. You do push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, and if you don't want to do any of that, you can also ride the aviation simulator or get yourself a dog tag mate. So again, it's all free, and we would humbly invite all of you at some point, go on over there and see us. Now, you guys are all guests today. We want to treat you as such. DSR, that's Don Schumacher Racing, dedicated to you guys. So again, we appreciate you guys being patient with us. We want to switch out the audio because we want nothing less than perfection for you. But that in mind, again, guys, they're going to be firing this up. So having said that, these vehicles, as you can see, these guys got a big job to do from Don Schumacher Racing. These guys have a big job to do. They're going to work hard. I don't know if you guys know anything about auto mechanics, but they essentially break down and rebuild an engine in about 45 minutes. So that takes a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, if you're going down to your local shop. Here they do it in 45 minutes. So again, you got to be mindful of the fact that they got some work to do and they need to get it done. We got a great lunch lined up for everybody as well. So at this point, everyone should have your lunch ticket in your pouch. When we do announce lunch, shortly after the presentation, we'll let you know of that pyramid, as it were. Great guy. He knows a lot about the sport, but he's also a very humble person. He is very appreciative to what we do out here. He is a very proud supporter of the United States Army, and again, he's a very hard worker with a robust knowledge of the sport. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Senior Vice President of Don Schumacher Racing, the one and only Mr. Mike Lewis.
Israel, that was your left. Those of you that don't know me are expecting who knows what. Our staff listens to him and they go, really? No, anyway, it's an honor to represent Don Schumacher Racing today and every day. And to speak to you as we have for 17 years in one of the greatest programs in the history of motorsports. And certainly the most successful. 82 victories, 80 in Army colors. There were 2 prior to, maybe even 3 prior to the Army joining Tony Schumacher's team. 8 championships. There won't be a 9th this year. That championship has already gone to Tony's teammate, Antron Brown. What we're watching is the Funny Car Championship. And right now, the 4 Don Schumacher teams are ranked 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ron Capps in the Napa 10, or the Napa Funny Car, is the leader by 89 points over teammate Matt Hagan. What does he have to do to clinch it today? End the day in the lead by 81. Which means that unless Matt Hagan has an incredible day and this team struggles, it could well be that today is the day that Ron Capps, after a long career with over 50 victories, ends up in a championship. So that's what we're going to watch for. In the meantime, let's talk about DSR and the Army.
sugar, is that for because you need that much spark or is it kind of redundant?
No. It adds power. It adds horsepower.
And JR driving away, 2.95 seconds. 293 miles an hour at the 8th mile. Oh man, nice job, Connie, for Rob, and everybody down there in Sealmasters. slowest the Peak Chevrolet has gotten down there is 3.92 seconds, and Jack is going to coast to it. and just leave the wrap on until after the end of the season. Still wearing your Halloween costume, I know, Bill? And all fingers crossed. You saw it. On both sides. Terry goes 402, 235 comes up short. We can shoot this thing. Jackie, I bet you can't hit that Toyota side. Yeah, that Toyota side. Oh, that's close. That is close. Look at that. Section's hit. I don't know. Jackie, you decide. That's crazy talk. Shuts off early, goes 391 at 259 miles an hour. We're going to have to watch that again on the replay. almost immediately. Something's car rattled out there. You saw him try to give it. Smoke out of the pipes, and you can see that the speed for both drivers is down. Normally on a run like that you expect to see 325 plus. Both of them are off a little bit, as we're going to take another look. Good clean run for both teams. Richie got a little bit better of it. Now watch Clay Milliken here closing in on the finish line. And that camera angle was kind of tough to see. And he slows to only 3:18. Clay will start number 10 tomorrow. Richie number 9 tomorrow as we go into the final race day of the year. J.R. Todd continues as number 1. Because he's number 1, he's earned the right to run last. Shawn Langdon jumps up to third. Now instant replay. Both of them inside of 3 seconds at the 8-mile mark. Shawn Langdon steps up big. Up to the number 3 spot. So Team Coletta still sitting 1 and 2. We got 4 cars left, 3 of which would like to change that. Not JR, he's perfect. 327 miles an hour, 5th best. Steve goes 3.730 and 328, does not improve, and now he is 6th. Leah by a thou nips Team Capco and goes to number 5. Torrance is number 6. JR is still number 1. We watch again on the NHRA.com instant replay. That was almost a carbon copy run of the last 2 cars down the racetrack. Looks like the pipes were trying to get a little bit happy on Leah's car, but it held on at 327 miles an hour. It certainly was hitting on all 8 when it crossed that finish line stripe. So the final 2, Antron Brown now finds himself 4th. J.R. Todd, track record holder for Sealmaster. By the way, Sealmaster, which sponsors the track bar. Hopefully all of you fans will come out bright and early and join us tomorrow. It costs absolutely nothing extra. All part of it. All access here at NHRA. Goes 375 at only 306 miles an hour. JR's car, a pretty big boomer down there just before the finish line, and you can see that the supercharger is leaning at about a 37-degree angle. JR gets out, looks at it, and goes, oh man. Watch this again on the NHRA.com instant replay. Both cars aggressive early. JR .833 to 60 feet. Then you see it start dancing around over here and ha, boom. So JR will hold on to his number 1 spot. Antron will start 4th. Let's take a look at the way they're going to match up tomorrow. Wayne Newby. Sending the cleanup equipment out there. I haven't heard a time estimate as of yet, but I do believe most of it is concentrated down in the shutdown area, and that certainly speeds things up. It looks like a couple of you fans have decided to head out. I would, if you're going to do that, well...
hamburger, baked potato, French toast, waffles, fried chicken, grilled chicken, spaghetti.
Whoa, you beat her. You're quicker than Courtney on the bacon. By the way, who puts bacon on spaghetti?
That's a good idea. I'm going to try it. I'm Italian. So.
Maybe if you could put the spaghetti in your kids' hands and then put the bacon on top of that, you wouldn't even have to do dishes. Just take the kids' hands in the sink and you'd be all good.
I will try it.
See, I'm here for you. All right, so you guys. John Boja hit the gas and exploded. And I don't think 18 miles an hour. Bojack goes boom, and Dave Richards makes his best run ever down to the starting line.
Well, I'm down here with a very proud father and son. We got Paul Smith and John Bodie Smith down here. Congratulations, boys. 397, that's a beautiful number.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, we've been trying. The Richards family did, if you put the, if you're in charge of the thing and everything, Dave, Paul, Richards been doing a great job. And John, my son, if it wasn't for him, I'm too old to tune it. I'm just...
Listen, this is for Brian and Janie. They got a bad accident after Indy. This is for them. This is their deal. You know, the Alzheimer's Foundation, they put all this deal together. They do it with their own money. None of the money that goes to their foundation goes to this car. They help us out. And Richards, Paul, Dave, great job, guys.
Congratulations, fellas. Beautiful run, 397. First trip to the threes for that team.
397 will make them number 14 for now. Watch us again on the NHRA.com instant replay. John Bojack hit the throttle and ka-boom. And while Bojack is trying to recover his hearing down here and get that car to a safe stop, Dave Richards is making his first trip into the threes. That's a pretty big boomer just off the starting line. That's a pretty big sachet that Dave had to contend with. But he got her done. He got down there to where Mike English is hanging out. Down to Mike English.
Your first 3-second run there. Great job.
Wow, that's just, I'm like shaking. I'm so happy. I can't believe that we just qualified. Well, hopefully we're going to qualify here. And just to be racing down here in California is awesome. I mean, we're from Florida. The only reason we're out here is because of Brian and Janie Mahoney. And that 3 is for you, Janie.
They started, bud. Oh my gosh.
Goes 422, 243 as they were nearing the finish line. Bob Bodie misses. John Bojack breathes a sigh of relief. Jim Campbell stays 15. And we watch one more time on the NHRA.com instant replay. A little bit of a wheel stand down there. Kapow, crossing the stripe. We're going to see it from here, how close Bob Bodie gets to the center line stripe. That's why he had to lift. Both of them really dancing the front end out there. And there goes the burst panel. After the blower backfired, high into the Pomona sky. Campbell is in. Bob is not. John holds on. And there's but he had to take NHRA.com instant replay. If you touch a cone or cross the center line, that's an automatic disqualification. There you see Cruz's car swaggering out of the groove, and Gary gets real close. He didn't cross the line, but the only thing that means is he'll go down as a DNQ and not a DQ. They're wildly painted Toyota. And Jeff Arend driving Alexis's car for Team Tequila at Coletta Motorsports. Jeff Arend. Exactly the same spot. They got out past the traditional shake zone, but not a whole lot back. Dinner last night? 2 nights ago. Last month, whatever that was.
Okay, how many have gone by? 4, 6,
0.89 miles an hour. Tim hit the gas and the flame pattern looked a little bit strange. I don't think it went 60 feet before it powered its way into smoke. We'll take another look at it here in just a second on the NHRA.com instant replay, but Tim did not get what he was after. Watch it again from this angle. Tim hit the gas. It just looked like, to me anyway, like a little bit of a strange flame pattern. Maybe it made it 100 feet. But it didn't get a whole lot farther than that. All these cars trying to dance the front end and move around. One of the things at Nitro School today, when Robert Height and I were over there on the AAA stage discussing changes that have come to the category. stepping up as we watch again the NHRA.com instant replay. Important to note, I always say this once a day when it's quiet, that Make-A-Wish does not spend money on a race team. It is completely independently funded by a lady by the name of Terry Chandler. She provides all the team needs. They come out here and do an awful lot of good for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So Tommy steps up. Came here in 1996, round wins, 49 race wins, 4 championship runner-ups. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Capps is the 2016 Mellow Yellow Funny Car World Champion. It's official. The rest of the teams congratulating the Napa guys down there. I talked to them in Vegas. They were working up every possible scenario, wondering if finally they'd be able to close the deal. Ron's come in here so many times with a legitimate shot at getting it done, and now he finally has. Let's go down and check in with Brian.
I'm down here with Eric Lee. Worked so closely with Ron Toll to tune this car. Is this a relief? Is it weight off your shoulders? What is it right now for you?
It's a relief for all of us, for sure. Ron has been trying for a long time, and that was the one cool part about coming here and working with Ron Tobler, is actually to try to get him a championship. And he called me and asked me if I was coming over here, and I said yes, and he said, well, why? And I said, because I want to win a championship with you. And last year at the banquet, we talked about it for a long time. And we worked and we made it happen.
Yeah. Congratulations. You're going to hear from Ron down at the top end of the racetrack right now.
Ron Capps climbed out of the car. You saw him get a congratulatory kiss from his beautiful wife who was down there waiting. And you can see him up on stage with John Kerner of NHRA on Fox, and Peter Clifford, the president of the National Hot Rod Association. So many years, so many miles, so many quarter miles. And Ron Capps now is at the pinnacle of funny car racing. He is the world champion. We're going to sit down and congratulate him before John is the one in the fire suit on the front of the golf cart. And remember, fans, we're going to set up a celebration back in the pits after this funny car session is over with. Let's go down and hear from our champ.
To make it official, here's Peter Clifford, the president of the NHRA.
Ron, on behalf of everyone at the NHRA, congratulations. Now you'll forever be known as a world champion. We're thrilled for you and your team.
Well said. And now Al Rondon from the Coca-Cola Company has the champion's jacket along with the champion's medallion to present to Ron.
Everybody at the Coca-Cola Company. Congratulations. God bless you.
A big hug from Al, the arms raised in triumph. And Ron, you got 20 years to think about this moment. How satisfying is this?
Well, that's been waiting a long time to hear those words. We almost won it a few years ago, and Peter was standing over here, and I told him to get away from it. It was going to be bad luck. And this is for Ron Tobler, my Napa crew. Obviously, it's, I can't even tell you, man. I've been trying to do this so long that I almost gave up on that fact and just said I'm just going to keep trying to win races. But this is for the fans. I know Don Schumacher, it means a lot to him. He's not here, but I can't tell you how often this year I've had fans, and every year, but the fans we have in drag race, but my fans and our team's fans are the best fans in the world. To be Mellow Yellow champion and have that, they can't take that away from my name anymore. It's amazing, but This one, I wish we could break this trophy into pieces and just let everybody in NHRA land, as far as the fans, just enjoy it.
So as you look back at the season, what do you see as the defining moment?
Ron Tobler had a look, man. I'm telling you, he had a look the whole season, focused. I just knew this was going to be it. I mean, it's hard to tell that early in the year, but he had this look. We crashed the car in Indy. He was so focused. He had our guys working overtime, and he had a car ready to go. He's a hell of a leader. We're going to have a lot of fun together, but I mean, most off, the competitors. To take the crown from Del Worsham, who I thought represented Mellow Yellow, Coca-Cola, and our sport as good as anybody ever has. We've had some great champions. To take this crown from him and represent Mellow Yellow for a year, I'm so proud. I can't tell you how proud I am. But my family, my mom and my dad, my wife, my kids, to have them here. Wally Parks Boulevard, man, this is epic right here.
It doesn't get any better than this. Congratulations to Ron Capps. Let the celebration begin.
And for Ron Capps, it's part celebration and part relief as he hoists the World Championship trophy for the first time. His wife Shelley's here. His daughter Taylor, son Caden, all part of the celebration, and you fans are welcome to do the same thing. They're going to set up the photo area back near the Napa pit. And if you'd like to stop by and say congratulations.
Yeah, except there's a cone laying down there, which isn't a good sign, so I'm not sure if he hit the cone or what happened, but anyways, yeah, it was a good run.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, wacky situation down there. You can see the safety safari is taking a look at things, and they got some cones. We didn't have a good vantage point, Alan. What happened down there?
Let's take another look at it up on the NHRA.com instant replay. I was watching John's car make that move toward the wall. Robert's car made a little bit of a move down there. I did not see it hit the cone, but I do see the cone that's not on the racetrack. We're going to see it here. If Robert touched the cone with the nose of the car, that run will be disqualified. You see it driving over right here?
Hit the cone.
Looked like he got it with the header. John Force definitely touched the side over there. Let's take another look at it from another angle here. Wow, that very close. That certainly looked like contact.
Yeah, you can see it.
I want to take one more look at this. The reason I'm saying that is because if the header touched the cone, the run's disqualified. If the flames blew the cone over,
You can see so much better.
the official word from the top end is that he did make contact, and the run is disqualified. Yeah, you can see the flames were down by the time he got there. The header hit the finish line block. The 385 will be disallowed. Jack Beckman. over the brakes with only one parachute out to get that thing cleanly stopped. Beckman makes the second quickest run in history. We go down to the starting line.
Well, Jimmy Brock, that's a heck of a way to make the final qualifying pass of the final qualifying session of the final race of the year. Yeah, it was. That feels really good. You know, we went to that 6-disc clutch and really shows a lot of promise. Yeah, heck of a learning curve. You had the car like a week.
3.09 seconds, 287 miles an hour to the 8th mile. In a funny car? Oh, that's getting it. Bill's challenge on board Jack's car. Watch this again on the instant replay. They just made the second quickest run in history and went 332.10 miles an hour. Fast Jack is living up to his nickname. Only one shootout. You're going to see the adventure down here as he tries to get her stopped. And how about this? On a Veterans Day weekend, #1 qualifier in Pro Stock, Jason Line.